For the first time in 2 years, there's real talk of peace in Gaza. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi confirmed that Israel and Hamas have now agreed to a ceasefire, the first phase of Donald Trump's proposed peace plan. But as always in the Middle East, the details matter. Netanyahu's office said the ceasefire will not begin until the Israeli cabinet ratifies it this evening. That distinction may sound bureaucratic, but it reflects the profound political hesitation within Israel's fragile coalition. So although there seems to be some news that the ceasefire is going to begin this afternoon, it probably is going to wait a little while longer. The agreement brokered by Trump's envoys Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff, alongside the Egyptian, Qatari and Turkish mediators, promises an immediate halt to hostilities, a partial Israeli withdrawal and the release of all the remaining hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. And it would also open the gates to long-blocked humanitarian aid. Yet critical questions remain unresolved. Who governs Gaza? Will Hamas disarm? And what line precisely will Israel retreat to? Yvette Cooper, the Foreign Secretary, called the announcement a moment of profound significance, urging rigid implementation. The Lib Dems have echoed that settlement, saying this must be a first step towards a two-state solution. The Board of Deputies of British Jews struck a more emotional tone. It's time for healing, it's time for peace. Mahmoud Abbas of the Palestinian Authorities welcomed the agreement and hinted that his government could take a role in Gaza's future administration, a notion favoured by the Trump team, which proposes a temporary technocratic committee before the Palestinian Authority control is restored. International relief organisations have greeted the news with cautious optimism. The Norwegian Refugee Council's warning that a truce will not mend the devastation. Famine, homelessness and the ruins of hospitals will persist long after the bombing stops. Absolutely true. Inside Gaza, the mood is understandably muted. Dr. Hisham Abu Aoun, the only doctor in the pediatric intensive care unit at Gaza City's Patients' Friends Hospital, said, "I can't allow myself to believe in a ceasefire until I feel calm around me. The sound of gunfire hasn't stopped." Trump, meanwhile, has already hailed the agreement as an historic, an unprecedented breakthrough, and supporters at home have begun chanting Nobel Prize. Whether the laurels are deserved will depend on whether the ceasefire holds, whether hostages are truly released, and whether Gaza can move from despair to reconstruction.